Hello, my students. Today we have chapter 8 Setting a Trap. One day, Rassendel covered his face and went with Fritz to the small hotel. He asked Fritz to order a private room for two gentlemen of the king and to bring a pretty servant here. Rassendel asked her to meet Johann 2 miles outside Zinda at 10 o'clock. When they went back, Zab asked Rassendel not to ride around unless at least 6 men with him. Next morning, Robert came to Rassendel to tell him the Duke's new offer, and we know that Robert is one of Michael's men. The Dukes offered a safe journey to the borders and £100,000, but Rassendel refused, and while they were shaking their hands, Robert hit him with a small knife and escaped. Next day, Johann fell into their trap and came to meet Rassendel. He told them that the king is locked in a small room in the old castle and told them everything about the duke's plan. Rassendel thought that the only way to save the king is disloyalty in the castle. We have questions. Number one, what did Rassendel ask Robert about? He asked him about Richard's injury. Number two, where did Rassendel take Fritz? Was it safe? He took him to the town to visit the small hotel that he knew of. Was it safe? Yes, there wasn't much danger because the evening was light. Number three, what did Rassendel want from the restaurant owner's daughter? He asked her not to tell anyone that she saw the king and to tell Johann that she wanted to meet him 2 miles outside Zenda the next day at 10 o'clock in the evening. Number four, why did it seem dangerous for Rassendel to ride in the castle of Tarlingham? Because one of the king's men saw 3 men among the trees and one pointed a gun at him and hit him. Number 5. What happened while Rassendel was sitting in the garden of the house? Robert came and asked for private speech with him to give him a message from Michael. What was the message that Robert delivered Rassendel? It was that Michael offers Rassendel a safe journey across the border and £100,000. Number 7. How did Robert deceive Rassendel? When Robert wanted to shake hands with Rassendel, Robert took out a knife and struck him in the left shoulder. Number 8. What did Rassendel notice about Johann's character? He was a weak man rather than a bad one. It was also appeared that he was very afraid of the Duke and his own brother Max, and that was the only thing that could make him harm the king. Number 9. What did Johann tell Rassendel about the place of the king? He told him that the king was locked in a small room in the old castle, and there was another room next to it in which there were always 3 of the 6 men. What would happen if someone attacked the first room? 2 of the guards would defend it while Robert or Richard would run in and kill the king. So, before the outer room was taken by the army, the king would be dead. We have comment here. First one, I forgive them if you wish to serve the king. These words were said by Rassendel to the girl, the restaurant owner's daughter, to help them to see Johann. Oh, I forget your wishes, sir. He is alive. These words were said by Robert to Rassendel when Rassendel asked Robert about his prisoner, the real king. Kill every one of those 6. The country will be a clear place. These words were said by Rassendel to Zab, and he meant the 6 loyal men for Duke Michael. That's all. Thank you.